Right, FEEDERMASTERS 2025 day 2. Yesterday we drew peg 21. We've had an awesome day. We've caught 412 fish. We've had £32 and 12 ounce, which has put us 7th overnight. I think there's 12 people on £30 plus, so there's a lot of people still in it. And today we've drawn peg number 40. Anyone who knows it, that's the den wall, the car park, and then we're second peg in. Totally different day conditions wise today. There's going to be some sun, there's going to be some bit less wind. I don't really know these pegs, so I'm going to be honest, going to do like yesterday, maybe a bit of both, a bit of everything. I'm going to try and work it out, and I'm going to try and give myself a weight to win it. I'm going to be honest. I think you're only £30 plus. There were £20 caught in these pegs yesterday. They weren't £30 pegs, but every day is a different day, and we're going to get the best shot. So I believe we're going to have to do a bit of roaching at the start, then a bit of skimmer fishing, maybe have to top up with roach again. Yesterday I just stayed roaching all day. Numbers were good. Bottom's not as good here, very rocky on both lines, but if there's fish there, we'll just figure out how to catch them. I have to go through a few rigs and hooks, but that's how it is. They are these pegs, and we're going to get its best shot. We're in it to win it, and we're in race. That's all we wanted on day 2. So hopefully 40 is going to be a good peg.
Good luck, everyone.
So today I've opted to fish my roach line at 11 to 12 metres, as anything shorter than this, straight out in front of me, is really rocking. I was snagging up with plumbing. So I've gone a little bit longer than yesterday. It's into quite a bit deeper water, probably into about 7 foot of water, which might be a little bit too deep, but we'll see how we go at first. And then I've had a real good plumb around longer, and there's a little bit of a clearer area in between 37 and 39 metres, so I've gone bang smack in the middle of this. I've, like yesterday, put quite a bit of bait on this 39 metre line, with a view to catching some roach in the first hour, having enough bait out there for fish to settle, and hopefully when I go on it there will be some fish. I may need to do a bit of both today, a bit of roaching, a bit of skimmer fishing. I'm fishing for the win, I'm fishing for nothing else. I'll make decisions that will be in my best interest. I'm not there to just move up places, I'm here to win. So any decisions I make today will be in the best interest to win the match. You don't often get in positions like this in big finals, so you kick yourself if you don't give yourself a proper chance of winning. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go for the win. The rig for this short line is identical to yesterday. Super soft 10 foot rod, 010 braid, 1.5 metres of 6 pound detection, shocker. This is also for durability. The free running rig will be doing a lot of moving around at the bottom, and it could potentially wear the braid, so we fish a real durable piece of mono down the bottom. I've then got a small link that I'm going to fish a 30 and a 20 gram solid window feeder all day, and all my hooks are tied up to 0.12 AE new fish exact hook length line. I've got 18s, 16s and 14s in pole specials all tied up, ready to go. I believe with the rocky bottom I'm going to be changing my hook a lot today, so I expect to get through quite a few hooks, but that's what happens when you're fishing over rocks, and it's just part and parcel of the method. So hopefully we'll catch some fish in this first hour, and we'll be able to gauge where we're going from then. like yesterday where I had quite a decent start. These fish were okay, but they were become a little bit tricky to catch. I don't know if it was the depth, fishing in 7 or 8 foot water. I don't know if they've come off the bottom or there just weren't as many there. So after an hour and a half of fishing and me feeding sows, best part of 100 minutes gone, I was only on 86 fish, which was less than 1 a minute. So I'm going to take a gamble and have a go on my 38 metre line, see if I can catch some skimmers. I did feel I could get to a weight with roach, but I weren't giving myself a chance of catching a bigger weight. I've got a bit of catching up to do, so if I'm going to win it, I've got to catch up. So this is going to be a little half an hour gamble where I'm going to see how many skimmers I can catch in the half an hour. I know I would have caught the 30 fish fishing for the small fish, but we'll see what we catch on this longer line. Hopefully we can put a few skimmers in that and keep ticking over. We had signs of line bites from the off, which was quite positive, so hopefully we could kick on and catch some skimmers off this line and keep ticking over. So it's imperative in these matches that although you can take gambles and try and catch these fish, you've still got to keep putting fish in the net. You can't fall behind. There were 6 people in front of me after day 1, so I feel you've got to keep putting fish in there. You can't allow other people to overtake you. And if you want to win these sort of things, you've got to take these little gambles, which give yourself a chance of catching a bigger weight than the other people above you, and all importantly overtaking them and potentially winning it. So although I caught a couple of skimmers and I had quite a few bites and signs and liners, but I just couldn't make them feed properly, or there weren't enough fish out there for me to stay on it. So I gave it a good go. I caught 2 fish, and one were a pound and one were 4 ounce, so didn't quite have enough weight. So I'm back underarming again for roach, and I'll give this another go to see if we can get them lined up, but I feel this is going to be a bit of a chop and change style day at this point. So at this stage we're 3.5 hours into the match, and the fish count is 211 small fish, the roach and perch we've been catching short, and the 2 skimmers we caught long earlier. This is probably an estimated 15 pounds, so this is the time of the match where we need to make something happen, kick on, if we're going to have a chance of winning it. So we've given this a good go again, and yeah, we are catching some fish and we're ticking over, probably at just over 1 a minute speed, but we're having an absolute nightmare with the bottom. It's very rocky here, and although his feeder isn't getting stuck, his hook keeps getting stuck, and must have gone through about 20 uplands so far, so it's just a bit frustrating, and I feel we're spending more time changing hooks and that than catching fish, so we're gonna give it another go on the skimmer line to see if there's any more fish moved in. We fed a little bit more bait after we come off it, and so we're going to have a little look, see if we can catch some skimmers. So it's getting later in the day, more chance of skimmers feeding now, and we're also, if this doesn't work and we have to come back short, we're going to have to look maybe at moving where we're fishing, left, right. Hopefully there's less rocks or more rock, a nicer bottom, but hopefully we can catch some skimmers here and we can stay on this for the rest of the match.
But would I have caught 24 fish under arming? That just breaks even, doesn't it?
Yeah. But while you break it even, you've got a chance of bigger one. I don't know.
Yeah, there are enough liners then, so there's a few there. Only small but quick. That's what they were catching up there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which ain't gonna cut it, is it?
I don't know, but no one's doing amazing.
No.
He's saying 160s and 180s ago.
Yeah, but he's also.
Right, although this attempt on skimmers was a lot better than last time, it's not the best. We've caught 6 fish, 2 good ones, 4 small ones, but this ain't going to cut it. They'll go £3 tops, and we could have caught that in small fish easy. So, this is the last gamble of the match. We've got 1 hour left. We're going to fish a short line from all the hour now. Start finishing the hour. We're going to start on it, finish on it. This is where we're going to end the match. As last hour yesterday were a lot better than other hours, so hopefully this replicates itself today. We caught some fish on this 11-12 metre line, but very rocky, and we lost some up. So we've set another line up to the left. It's over 8 metres. It's half at depth where we're fishing. Bottom feels a little bit better, still rocky, but with it being a bit shallower, we might be able to stay away from the bigger rocks and that. So by alternating these 2 lines, I reckon we'll be able to keep fish coming quite quick for the last hour. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens. We need to just knuckle down now and really get his head down, so that's what we're going to do.
Every one of them were a roach on, not one perch. And if you have to fish it a bit for them to come in. It were half and half dumpies last time, weren't it? How many minutes I had? Oh, look at that.
8:26 to 14.
8 minutes 26 gone.
Yeah, that's 15.
So that's £1 in 8 minutes. I'd have had to catch 2 of them skimmers out there, or 1 good one, wouldn't I? You only get 3 chucks in 10 minutes, 4 chucks at maximum. Go out there if you get a 10-second, a 1 minute bite.
in 10 minutes. Pounding off.
What could I catch something? Could I do 100, do you think? £8. What will that give me?
Another 8 pounds.
Yeah. You still counting or not?
Well, we start, that's our count, and that's 4 in a minute after. How long left? An hour now. Yeah, man. Let's get it going.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
good one sat here, I'm there, isn't it?
Just sat where feeders weren't looking for it.
So we've had an absolutely blistering last hour. We caught 97 fish, and that probably under an hour I started properly counting with 50 minutes left. So caught 97 fish in the last 50 minutes. This were a bit like yesterday where it just went mental in last hour. I don't think it could have been like this all match, but we spent a bit of time on and off this line, and felt like we've took everything we can on this last hour. We've probably put 7, maybe £8 in the net. So this is going to put us to like £25 hopefully. Will this be enough? Time will tell. We'll see what happens. We'll get weighed in and see where we've come. Reports have come that people aren't catching as much as yesterday. Weights are a lot lower. So our £25–26 might be good today. So scales arrived, moment of truth, and we weighed a little bit more than we thought we got. We weighed £26 8 ounce, which puts us on a grand total of £59 4 ounce. Will this be enough? Who will know? Reports are coming in that some of the people above me have caught less fish today, so have we done enough? Have we climbed up? Have we moved up positions? There's a little air of anticipation. Everyone's chatting, how much you caught, what's happened here, what's happened there, everyone's trying to work it out, but until we get back to the result, we won't know.
Alright, in 5th place, picking up £1,750. This angler never ceases to amaze me. He's amazed me time and time again. And I was talking about him last night. I think his commitment to fishing and the professional level he brings is on another level to anybody else, in my opinion. £59 1 ounces, Alan Scotthorne.
Well done, Al.
Oh mate, brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you. Oh, mate.
Well done, Al.
59.1, I think. 59.1, I think that was. So we've just 3 ounces more in 4th place. Another couple of roadkill. Picking up £2,000. This angler is, for the last 2 years, has been part of the Bait Tech FEEDERMASTERS Super League winning team. So it's not luck that he's in 4th place, because he's obviously an absolutely brilliant angler. I'm lucky enough to spend a bit of time with him, and he continues to get better and better all the time. So again, an amazing 2 performances in my opinion. Rich Wilson.
Well done, Rich.
Oh mate. Very good.
Go that way.
Thank you. Okay, on to third place. If the third top three would like to come and join us on the podium, that would be fantastic after you've had your presentation. Picking up £2,500. This angler has qualified for FEEDERMASTERS about 6 times, and he's fished 2 finals because, you know, just when he fancies it, he comes in as a fish at FEEDERMASTERS. It's a good job too, because when I asked him if he was coming this year, he said, yeah, he's going to win it. And I thought, yeah, fair enough, because he's an unbelievable angler. Not quite this year, Andy. Andy Power.
No, I'm the shot.
And Andy, join us up here if you will. Brilliant performance, mate. Very, very good. In second place, Andy's had 61.2, so with 12 ounces more, which is just remarkably close. It's quite scary. Obviously, over the 3 days to practice match as well, this angler has performed at the very top every day. And in all disciplines, we always see the angler who's in second place always there, always. I am adamant that one day he will be at number 1, but for this time, with £61, 14 ounces, it's dead shit. Well done. Okay, with just 2 ounces more. 2 ounces more. That's just absolutely remarkable. I know that this angler won't mind me saying that I know how much he has wanted this title since we created this event. From the moment we created this event, he's been a massive supporter of it, which obviously we greatly appreciate. One of the biggest names in fishing, as we all know, and I think nobody here ever thought that this day wouldn't come one time. He's had 2 close calls in second, so this time the 2 ounces has gone for him his way, and rightly so, because he is the Bait Tech FEEDERMASTERS champion, Steve Ringer.
What an absolutely awesome result. We've ended up 4th. We've climbed a few places overnight. Unfortunately, we're a couple of pound behind the top 3, but at least we gave ourselves a chance of catching that couple of pound. We took the gamble and it could have paid off. We could have been champion, but we've moved up a few places. We've won a few quid. We've got an absolutely awesome trophy, and it just makes you feel that can't wait to get back in this final for next year. And do 1 better or 3 better and go and win it. It's little like wins like this that push you in fishing and make you want to come back again. So we'll be going all guns blazing to get back in this final for next year and win it. So we've had an awesome experience and absolutely brilliantly ran, and well done to everyone, especially well done to Steve Ringer on winning it and becoming your new 2025 FEEDERMASTERS champion.